the short third man.
His keeper had not a chance of hauling in that one. Neither did the second slip that was posted there for maybe that very same shot, but he hit it fine, beautifully done. So the third boundary of the inning comes up. Sabu has gone on to Sweet 16. He's doing the heavy lifting so far from 13 deliveries. He has been sucked in up the deliveries. And his bowler is 5 from 5, 24 for no loss.
The pocket rocket is taking his time. It's good to see his bull opening today. After 2 games, his last season, when I was captaining the LA Lions, he was opening in every game, and he was just amazing to watch.
Yes, not been given much of the strike. This time he's driving in the air and in and out of the paws of the mid-off fielder. Could you believe it? A tall man, and the show will have a look. So his bowler is riding his luck.
Yeah, it was an easy catch. Regulation, I think.
Of course.
It just went through his hands.
And look at that lady downstairs, 90 years old. She could have closed her eyes and take that. Look at that. Bing, bam. In goalkeeper fashion, he knocked it over the crossbar.
Luckily, he didn't knock himself down.
But it was always over his head. It was
very close to his head.
It was over. Like he's surprised. Everybody's in play. You're in the power play. It seemed as if he hurt his hand as well. So winging it. He's a big man. He was surprised the ball came at him. Let's see if they're going to be punished for that drop chance. Swing and a miss. Naughty, naughty. That's like a tail ender shot.
Well, he sees all three fielders in the ring. There's no one at the back. They've got a fine leg and a third man. Very, very, very attacking field. And Hezbollah is taking his chances when fielders are in the ring.
Well, Hezbollah given a life in this over. This time he's working this one off the pads. Nicely fielded there by the backward square leg fielder. Grass is not going to be too hard. It still have some rain residue and dew in it. So the fielders can afford to just dive around. Ground is not as hard as it usually is.
Yeah, it's a bit soft around there.
Yes, because of the rain. It really poured last night after the game. This time again, he's bunting this one at the bottom edge, keeper fields. So he doesn't have his groove on. I think Stella has her groove on, but his bowler doesn't at this time. Let's see, he readjusted his mittens, so let's see if that's the problem. He's not timing. Given a life.
Seems like the ball is not coming onto the bat properly. It's a bit sticky.
The pitch, well, let me observe, because it was covered, so that should. This time he plays it with a broad bat, defensive mode this time. Back in the Caribbean, when you play these wild shots, we say you're a yam licker.
A yam licker?
Yes. Yeah.
You must tell the details of this yam liquor.
Yeah, you mean that
all the fans watching.
Yeah, you mean you're just staying there and just going for glory, going for broke, just woofing. No proper cricket shots, just woofing. We would have seen one of those already in this over. So now they've pushed back the mid-off fielder. He's gone to long off. But there's still the deep square leg still in place. 17 overs. So they have to make hay while the sun is shining. Expect some rain. And he's playing this one straight to cover point and can't score. So that's a nice tidy over, one in which we saw a drop chance there given to Hezbollah. We'll bookmark that. Hezbollah got a chance when he was on 5 and the score was on 24. Let's see if he will make the New Yorkers pay for the chance.
Yes, 28 for none after 4 overs. LA Lions.
Yeah, LA Lions have been up twice and they would have been in the winning column on both occasions, looking to make it a hat trick of wins. They seem to be the red hot team so far in this tournament. New York having won the game yesterday as well. So New York took care of the Eagles yesterday. The New Yorkers won by 5 wickets. As a matter of fact, they bowled out the Eagles 16.4 overs yesterday for 130. Well, 137 would have been the target score. So there's a change of bowling from the northern end. Dexter comes in bowl. He's punching. Beautiful shot to the offside. That's going to be 4. It was on his toes coming into him and his split point and cover point. And that's all she wrote. There's no point fielder on the boundary. Let's have a look. Proper cricket shot.
That's a good shot.
Good timing.
Good timing, good hands. Sabawoon playing really well.
Yes, he's looked the part. Yes, he's taking a good look at Suleiman. Suleiman, who would have scored that century. As a matter of fact, he scored 121 from only 56 balls. I think he's better up to being. Oh, this one is hitting in the air, and my word, what a catch! Catch of the day. Ooh, that's a big snapper. Selwood, the commentator's curse. He's looked the part. I just said he has taken a page and a leaf out of Suleiman's book. And the very next delivery, in the air. And my word, that's a catch of the day, catch of the match so far. The first wicket has fallen with the score on 32 into over number 5.
That was an amazing catch. If you look at that, he timed, he played well, but didn't have enough elevation to lift the ball above.
The jump was right on time. And you have a look. It's worth having a look. There it is. Woo! That's what should have been done in the last over when one was dropped. So Hizbullah got dropped, but this time Sabawoon is not that lucky. So one of the big fish was hauled in. He's gone for 20.
New batsman in.
Saideep, I thought that I guess they're just spreading it around because I saw Suleiman padded up, but Sandeep too. He's one of the informed batters as well. He scored 71 yesterday. Good looking 71 at that.
Sadeep G. Sadeep is the new batter.
Well, Dexter have made an inroad into the.
He's a nice tall fellow, Dexter. And he's got a very unique action like Malinga. His hands come from a bit side slingy at his delivery time. Dot ball.
He's bottom edging. The batters are not timing. This one was bounced a little more than he anticipated. Just bumped it to the point.
Ball is not coming onto the bat. The pitch is looking a little bit different since last night after the rain this morning. That was a good ball from Dexter. Going away from the right-hander. 32 for 1 after 5 overs.
Yes, indeed, that was a very good over. Just 4 runs coming from it, which would have seen a beautifully catch taken in the mid-off area. So, Dexter replacing skipper Barnwell, and he reaped success in his very first over. Now the sun has left us. You can see the weather birds already flying around. So we're going to keep fingers crossed that 2 o'clock that the rain would fall perhaps out in the Everglades. Guess one of these days we'll be able to have a cricket dome right here in South Florida where we'll have cricket, rain or shine. We'll be playing cricket indoors. Now Christopher Barnwell bringing in the changes. So we're going to have George.
Thirty-three for 1 to 5.1. George bowling from pavilion end. He's got a unique field in the power play. Beg your pardon, this game is 17 overs, so yes, the power play was of 5 overs. Playing on the point. Brilliant effort by the fielder, but Batman is running good on the wicket. Good running between the wicket by these two batters. 2 runs. Weren't. Oh, Good effort there by the fielder. Running hard and going for 2 runs. He was trying to play above extra cover, got a thick edge. Close to the fielder standing at point. And the boundary rider had true patrol. 2 runs to the LA Lions. 37 for 1 after 5.5. Tried to take the catch, but it was a bit away from him. Sadeep and Hezbollah slowly trying to build up the partnership. White ball on the leg side. A brilliant take by the keeper. Oh, missed by a whisker. Hezbollah trying to play it fine between the third man fielder as they're standing in the ring. Shot third man. In the air and out of the park. Good shot from Hezbollah. 6 runs over point fielder. Good shot. Saw the ball. Enough width on the offside. Just went through it. Bad ball. Easy ball for to play the 6th shot. This time on the leg side. Fumble. And they settle for 1. A wide ball. Interesting. Bowler is not looking happy. Dexter. Even the keeper. They're not happy with this white ball. If you see in the replay, looks like it clicked the thigh pad. And then the fumble. Played well towards long on for single. Sadeep. Slowly taking the runs and building this little partnership. Another white ball. White ball from Dexter. Leg side again. He's trying to bring the ball into him. Single to short third man fielder.
Well, the 50's up. 50 comes up on the board. It comes up in the 7th over, as a matter of fact. So power play is done and dusted. Punching but straight to point and can't score. Sadeep, he is on 6. So Dexter Sween, big burly man. It's in the wicket column. He got the breakthrough with a brilliant catch in the mid-off region. This time he's playing it up along the onside of the pitch. Just a single. So at the end of 7, it is 52 for 1. His bowler is on 18 and Saideep is on 7. So Banwara's bowled his 2 overs for 17 runs. Here's his skipper. He started from the top end. So that's the swing. Batsman on the back foot punching out to wide long on for the single. So George, the left-armer, George Walker, is putting number 112 on his jersey. So he has that hop, one between the umpire and the sticks. Plays this one into the gap of point and extra cover, but cover sweeper gets in the way, feels nicely, sends a throw into the wicket keeper. Just the 1-1. It's a good looking stroke, just for the 1. Remember, early in the proceedings, the New York Yorkers won the toss. And any team winning the toss, I think they would off the field. This time he's whipping this one off the pads. It's a good looking shot. It's gone all the way. It's gone for 6.
Yes, that's a good shot. Picks it up and uses his wrist. Not a lot of force behind this shot. If you look in the replay.
Always. No muscle.
Good timer. Timed it really well for 6 runs.
Yes, so George Walker, the ball went for a 1, and you're still walking, George Walker. Let's see if he's going to do one better. So the score rolls into the 60s. It's 60 as a matter of fact. And George, now he's playing this one back along the track. Nice and easy, as we would said yesterday. 2020 doesn't have to be bang bang all the way throughout. So we saw 2 nice proper cricket shots, one going for 6 and this one rolled down to the long on position for the 1. Sometimes you just have to target maybe a bowler or 2 to get things back on track. But this time he's whipping this one off the legs. Deep backward square leg is in play, just the 1.
Yes, he played really well on the leg side for single.
Yes, so Saidish Ganesh takes strike. He's playing this one again, a good looking shot. Gonna go very close to the boundary. Beautifully knocked down there in the deep. 2 runs in the meantime for the batters. Another proper cricketing shot. He timed it, but the field, have to give the fielder some credit there. That one was perilously close to the boundary.
There's a good fielding there by the boundary rider. 64 for 1 after 8 overs. It's a 17-over game.
So it's just about the half a mark, just about. And that was because of wet outfield. We had a lot of rain yesterday, as a matter of fact. Rain caught me on the way home. And then it poured. There was lightning. And then I started wondering about if they're going to have any cricket at all today. But so far, so good. The weather yesterday was indicating 90% chance of rain. This morning got up to 60% chance of rain. And guess what? They said about 2 o'clock. So we have to keep checking on the radar to see what is what and who is who. But we're going to sing Rain, Rain, Go Away. Cricket, cricket wants to play.
That's what they'd say about the three Ws.
Oh, that's a beautiful shot again, but there's deep point comes into play. Had to run to his left about 5 meters or so. But it was sweetly timed, carpet driven. All class. So there's a bowling change from the far end, and it's going to be Stephen Sankar. Ball is spin in the legs and going down the leg side. It's going to be a wide.
He's bowling quick leggies with a fast arm action.
Yes, and it's one of the hardest art in bowling. Bowling those leggies, wrist spin. Finger spinners always had it easier. You have to roll that wrist. But you have to give it to Shane Warne. He mastered the art of leg spin.
I have the privilege to play against him
Oh,
on many occasions, and there was once dominating him in one of the test match.
Oh, you
It's
did?
been one of my highlight of the careers.
okay, this is going big. He's going inside out and has gone all the way for 6. Another proper cricketing shot.
Yes, a beautiful shot above extra cover. One of my favorite shots in cricketing book.
It's always pleasing on the eyes when you see that inside out over extra cover. Dwayne Bravo was a master of that as well.
One of the most beautiful cricketing shots in the book.
Yes, so
Deep.
he goes on to 23. He's gone past his bowler. And this time outside the off, some cutting, missing, taken there by the wicket keeper. Standing up over the sticks. So the sweeper in the off is at the point position, so there's a big gap between point and extra cover. Back along the turf, just to the left of the bowler. But it gets down to the long off quick, and they got a chance. No, they were flirting with danger. Come on. Yes, Sandeep, you're flirting with danger. He goes on to 24, 73. It is for 1. Stephen Sankar this time. It's gone for 6. The umpire waited and waited and waited. There's another maximum.
Beautiful shot from the pocket rocket, Hizbullah. Saw the ball in the slot. Uses his feet and give everything. The ball just sail out of the park.
Yes, I don't know what umpire David Charlie was waiting for. He's waited an eternity. He was always 6. I waited on him as well to make sure that it had gone for 6. Well, let me remind you that his bowler was dropped when he was on 5. The total was 24 then. So you've seen the score progress to 79 since that drop. So I guess you're going to make them pay. It was an easy catch. I mean, he should have been taken there in the mid-off region. He was set there just for that. That was a long time ago. In the pulpit. This time he's pulling and pulling big. It's gone all the way.
6 runs.
Back-to-back 6s. It's meat and drink here for him. The leggies, we always say you have got to get it right. Oftentimes you're going to drag one down, and here it is. It is dragging it down, pulling it from outside off, and he really muscled it over the deep backward square leg into the stands over there for 6. someone should tell him you don't have to hit it that far, just over the whoopee six. So at the end of 9, it is 85 for 1. Hezbollah has gone on to 33. Saideep is on 24. So Hezbollah is making hay now that the sun is out, the sun is shining. Again, dropped at 5 when the total was on 24. See, watch it going up to 85. Early in the proceedings, the New York Yorkers won the toss. They decided they're going to field first, and whatever is on the board, they decide we have a chance of chasing it. And they have a chance to chase it before the rain sets in. We haven't seen Dial. As bowl, he can bowl as well, so it's Mark Dial. They were referring to him as Stephen because they put him in there as Stephen. And that's why I like my list in front of us. Mark Dale has represented at the top of the table. To be referring to him as Stephen, it's very misleading to people who would have come to know him as Mark Dale. Fine cricketer.
Yes, a good cricketer. I've selected him once, 2 years back, in my Abu Dhabi T10 league for my franchise. I was head coach for the Northern Warriors.
Oh, okay.
So I picked him up and he had a season with me. I saw him this morning. I was chatting about how his cricket is progressing.
Yeah, he's a good guy. Oh, and what has happened there?
This is timber all around.
He's knocked him over. Middle stump knocked back.
Saideep.
Yes, Saideep has gone for 25, 87 for 2.
He's trying to play on the back foot, but it looks like the ball wasn't that short. It's too full to play on the back foot.
Well, Imran Khan has got the better of him, the one that kept a little low on him. So Khan gets in the wicket column in his first over, as a matter of fact. On his third delivery, struck goal, hitting timber. His bowler is still there.
Yes, the danger man still at the crease.
Yes, his bowler Durrani. So the century maker has made his way to the middle. He's gone to partner his bowler, Suleiman, top scorer in this tournament so far, 126. It's unfortunate to get out just when we thought he would have gone on to get his not out. So an all spin attack at this time. As Imran Khan with his right arm leggies, 2 leggies in operation at this time. This one rolls out to the wide long on for a single. We've seen a hat trick yesterday, the first of the tournament. And for you new listeners, hey George, what are you doing? Okay. It's a man of business there in Orlando. He rules the roost over in Orlando.
Yeah, seeing him after the last US Open.
So Ken again comes in bowls, and this time he's
And
going
this
after
time-
him, and it's
There's a huge hit on the leg side that's out of the park. Hit really, really hard. Hezbollah showing his class, the little pocket rocket. Saw the ball in the air, lit up his eyes.
well 88 for 2, and he now it's moved to 40. So those 35 runs added to his total is making sure he's punishing the New Yorkers for a drop chance. was an easy chance when he was on 5, and he's mottoed along 40 from 24.
Absolutely, it was a costly drop.
Yes, he's making them pay. No fault of his. We cannot. Well, I just said it's an all spin attack, but that was quickly aborted. We're going to have some seamers, and let's see who is at the mark. We haven't seen the back of his jersey. If we can only have a look, it can help the score to know who's the bowler. So it's going to be the left armer. But this time he's playing it for a dot. 85, that's his number.
Yes, a dot ball. Hamad starting his first over. Hamad
Tanvir.
Hamad Tanvir. Suleiman, the man in form in this tournament, facing him.
Yes, the century maker yesterday. In a 17th over, I thought he would have batted a little earlier, but full toss, edging, going for 4.
Just for a moment, I thought it just slipped out his hand.
Yeah, it was high enough to be deemed a no ball, but he went after it. The result is what matters. He's trying to bang it past that extra cover fielder. Said the boundary rider is cheating between point and the conventional cover sweeper. He's just trying to bang it. Came off the bottom portion of the bat, flew past the keeper. Third man up in the circle. Down the leg side into the pads, and it's going to be a leg by.
He's trying to play on the leg side, just missed the line of the ball. Onto his pads for a leg by.
Yes, well, this brings his bowler on strike. He is on 40.
Seems like the strategy between these two batters is to give maximum strike to his bowler. Suleiman, the man in form, trying to give a single to him.
Well, it is 99, one away from the 100. 17 overs for those who are just joining us on this Sunday. If you're coming in from church, I want to welcome you to the proceedings, start and stop. That's Mr. Tanvir. Something went wrong there for Hamad Tanvir. I don't think he's running from the bat of his bowler at this time, but you never know. His bowler's rode his luck. Well, he settles in now. His bowler Durrani. And he's edging. There's no third man. And there it is, another 4. Third man is up in the circle. I always like third man. I don't know why there's not a third man on the boundary. It's a run-saving position.
Absolutely. I think he played really well as well. I saw the ball right under his eyes. He was trying to york it, but he opened up the face of his bat.
Yeah, well, 100 comes up, but he goes on to 44. 103, as a matter of fact, for 2. There's 1 hit away from a 50. Well deserved. I mean, he's no fault of him getting a chance early in his innings. You've got to take him. And then if they don't take him, you make him pay. So the New Yorkers under the pump. 4 of the outer heads. And he's going big. And there is 50 for the big man, his bowler.
That is out of the park. A great knock from his bowler. He made it in style with a huge six on the leg side.
Yes, he was just one hit away, and his bowler Durrani saw it, and his eyes lit up into the legs, and away she goes. It was a good-looking shot. He's a happy man.
Once he saw the ball was in his slot, he had no hesitation to give it a full go for 6 runs.
Yes, well, I wonder if Mr. Christopher Barnwell is going to walk in the path of one of my compatriots who won the toss and sent in a team to bat and end up losing the match. I'm not going to call any name. I'm not going to say team name either.
Well, sometimes you have to give credit to the opposition as well.
I totally agree. Totally agree. But I don't fault with a reduced match. Skipper winning the toss, you'll insert your opponent, and you'll always try to get what is before you. You have time to assess, as opposed to setting a target.
Well, 90% in my career, I've always seen whenever there's a reduced over game start, the team winning the toss go for the ball.
Yes.
Because they want to utilize the maximum dampness and the overcast conditions and, a little bit of juice in the pitch that remains there after the rain stops.
Yes, and Duckworth Lewis almost always work in the favor of the team batting second.
Second, yes. So I believe they took a good decision, and then LA Lions are playing really well. They started off slowly, but then they manage. They're still carrying on for a big total.
Well, ball is still out of the park. It was a big 6. Last night it took an eternity to get the ball from in that area between the two newly stands that were erected right on the scoreboard. The umpire, Charlie, had to leave the square to go find the ball, it seems. My word. Again, we still want to pick up the ground staff for at least getting a match underway, because yesterday, and I'm going to say it, and I think it's need to be said, we need a tap crew. This is an international ground. The taps are there. The heavy tap that is there that can cover the whole area the bowlers run up. That was not used yesterday because they need manpower to get that on there. So they use the shorter one that they can manage to cover the ways. When back at cricket, he's slashing outside the off stump, goes 2 bounces over the deep point area for 4. So Hezbollah is on the charge.
Hezbollah played one of the best shot of today. This one saw the ball on the offside, lifting it up above the point fielder's head as there was an extra cover patrolling the boundary. He saw the good areas. He saw the gap and a boundary for LA Lions. 113 for 2 after 11 overs.
Well, Isbullah Durrani has top scored so far in this inning, but he has got to now concentrate on the slowness of Imran Khan on the back foot, playing it nicely to the extra cover fielder. Can't score. Slots are like gold dust. Remember, it's a 17-over encounter. Imran Khan on the back foot again, so it seems as if it's a repeat of the first delivery. Khan to Suleiman and fielded in the extra cover region. On the back foot, he's pulling. There's a man down there, but he's not going to get nearly close to it as the ball wins that race. 4 more to the century maker, Suleiman.
Yes, he saw the ball, bit short, had enough time to pull it towards the leg side and finding the gap between mid-wicket and long on for 4 runs. Big gap.
Yeah, that's the man in form. Coming in at number 4 today. Again, he's going after him. Inside out. Oh, glorious. That's a good-looking shot. My word.
That has been another amazing shot from today. From Suleiman.
He's on the charge. He came down. He used his feet well. I'm sure we'll have a look. Look at the feet movement. Got to the pitch. And bang. There she goes. Up, up, up and away.
One of the best shot in the cricket book. Extra cover 6.
One of yours. All right. Hey, man, let's see. On the back foot, punching to extra cover. We've seen that for the third time with Christopher Barnwell fields, and there is no one. So it's dots 4 or 6. On the back foot, he's hitting this one in the air. He's going to drop short of the cow corner fielder. Just the one. He didn't time it. It's a good thing he didn't time it as well as he would have wanted. There was a man stationed right there in that cow corner area. Just the one coming from that. Well, that's a good, successful over there.
One, two, three for 2 after 12 overs. 124 for 2 after 12 overs. I beg your pardon.
So he started nicely with 2 dots. As a matter of fact, some 11 runs coming from that over. So he scored from 3 deliveries and 3 dots. We're having faster men there. Christopher Barnwell is back in the attack and he's driving for the single.
Yes, straight towards the long off region for single. Giving strike to Hezbollah. Both these batters are just demolishing the opposition bowlers with 4s and 6s.
The Lions are the red hot team this time. He was going for an undriven shot there and perhaps hitting the bottom of the bat. So Hezbollah.
He was trying to hit towards leg side, missed the line of the ball. All the boundary riders are patrolling on the leg side. Got deep square leg, deep long on, deep mid wicket. Short ball pulled on the leg side. Didn't have enough muscle behind it. Settled for 1. Sloppy bit of feeling there. Hezbollah was getting a bit excited for another run. Full toss. 6 runs out of the park. You have to be a good player to even put a bad ball for 6. Saw the ball.
Yeah, Yorker went wrong there as the skipper tried to get it into the bottom, to the base of those stumps. It was a full toss. He made good use of it.
Dot ball. Just trying to cut the ball. Went straight to the fielder's hand. In the air. And there's a drop. Absolutely unbelievable. You can't have an easier catch than this. Keeper with the glove. Nobody was calling. And I think it was just a miscommunication from the keeper and the fielder. Just fell between. Should have been taken by the fielder. They say catches win matches, but if you start dropping them, as they dropped Hezbollah earlier, Javon coming to bowl straight after dropping the catch. He has to get a wicket for his team now. Poor ball to start with. A flat 6 towards long off from Hezbollah. Short ball, very wide, enough width to the batter. Hit it straight above. Mid-off's head. Another one in the air. There's a fielder coming underneath. And again, there's another drop catch. My word. Butterfingers. What are they doing? This has been the third catch. Drop of Hezbollah. Second Hezbollah's catch. Both of them were looking at each other and they were in no position. Seems like none wanted to catch. Dot ball after the drop catch. Hezbollah is riding his luck. Poor fielding from the New Yorkers. Catches win you matches. On the leg side this time and above the short fine legs head for 4 runs. Hezbollah saw the ball. See the ball, he's trying to bowl short but it was on the leg side. Poor bowling. He needs to keep the ball in the right areas. If you give his bowler any chance, he's going to smash you out of the park. Full toss and a 6. Looks like it was above his waist height, but the umpire is in a better position. He's not happy, Hezbollah, about this full toss. He'd end up getting him runs. Well, it looks to me like it was a no ball. Yes, it is. It's very high from the waist height, clearly being seen. Umpire Charlie at the square leg. Couldn't give a proper decision. On the leg side again, Hezbollah going for a big one. Got an inside edge towards fine leg for single. 151 for 2 after 14. LA Lions just roaring ahead.
Scoreboard. Well, the 150 is up for the loss of 2 wickets. Good little partnership here. Last wicket fell when the score was 87. Oh, this one eluding the wicket keeper down the leg side and down to the boundary for 4.
4 runs on the leg side was poor bowling from Christopher. The captain has a huge responsibility now to break this partnership.
Inside out and down to the boundary for 4. I'm saying this meat and drink now, just 3 overs away from the ending this 17th over. Barnwell is under the pump.
Yes, he was trying to play above extra cover's head, but edged hard above the point fielder's head for 4 runs. There's a lot of drop catches going around. Almost 5 catches. Wide ball. New Yorkers are looking under pressure.
Yes, well, they came up against the red hot LA Lions, who won 2 games on the trot. The New Yorkers, well, they're in the win column yesterday. I think that drop catch really set them back. 161 it is. This time another full toss.
A juicy full toss out of the park.
Yeah, again, that's meat and drink for any informed batter. So his bowler is on 84. We've seen a century from this team already. It's Suleiman getting that coveted century. His bowler, no. Well, the scoreboard is playing tricks on us. Okay, yes, going back to 84. 167 for the loss of 2 wickets.
Yes. His bowler playing an amazing knock. He's been earlier missing the opportunity batting in the top order, and today he's got the opportunity and getting the most of it.
Well, 167 for 2, sent in to bat by the New York Yorkers. And now the sun is shining, so they're making hay while the sun is shining. Rain is slated to come through about 2 o'clock this afternoon, but we are keeping fingers crossed. We have blue skies right about now. The weather birds has long gone, left us. And this time again, he's pulling and pulling. Deep backward square leg gets in the way though, just the one bounce to him. Didn't really get a hold of that one.
Yeah, it was a slow bouncer. He didn't got enough put on the ball.
Yeah, the shoulders are dropping the fielding team here, the New Yorkers, they've got to live up. They have to live up to the expectation of New York. They're high risers, high rollers, heavy rollers. Outside the off stump, cutting to point. Can't score that one. Had a tennis bounce in it. Slow one, but bouncing. He rode the bounce and cut it, but backward point is there. Got in the way, just a dot. Banbury caught it for 4 and a 6 already in this over. Start with a wide. This is driving just to the left of the bowler, but long off is there. Gets in the way, just a single. This brings the red hot. This bowler, Duhani, on strike. As a matter of fact, it's the end of the over. 159 for 2 at the end of that over. Beg your pardon, the score is changing on us. Try to update the scoreboard. Jovan Seals it is from this, and he's squatting this one in the air towards us, but not really timing it, coming from the upper portion of the bat. I don't think that's his type of play as a waka. Century maker, Suleiman. Yesterday we were saying Suleiman is the man. Today he seems as his bowler.
Yes, they've got good players.
Mm.
He's trying to hit really hard.
Yeah, he banged it one into his knees. It came off the bottom edge and got into his legs. He's the big man. He's going to walk it off. He's eyeing 100 here. And this is the third day of the tournament. It's a 9-day tournament. Oh, he's flicking this one nicely. My word, that's a shot and it's gone for 6.
Hezbollah, the pocket rocket, doesn't miss any opportunity. He sees the ball, it's in the slot. He just go for it. And that's a beautiful shot. He saw the fielder in the ring on the leg side. Short fine leg played above the fielder's head for runs.
The ball has actually left the playing area and gone onto the adjacent field. So his bowler, like we say, got a chance when he was on 5. So 91s. Since then, he has scored. He's just 1 hit away from a century. He'll be joining Suleiman, who got a century yesterday. So the red hot LA Lions continues to roar. 175. This is the penultimate over. This is the 16th over. Just gonna be one more after this, so 9 legal delivery left. So he's in no danger of getting that 100. Again, he's just 1 hit away. Oh, down the leg side. And he's appealing. What is the appealing? We have a look at that. He was appealing. Why would he appeal? Ball was headed down the leg side. Yes, the batter did offer a stroke at it. It'd be nice to see his bowler getting the 100, to be congratulated by another centurion in yesterday's proceedings, Suleiman. The way he's going, chances that he'll get it in this over. He's cutting and cutting for the boundary. So he goes on to 99. 99 it is. That one was bouncing on him outside the off stump, and he cut at it. Let's have a look. There it is. Bang! He's really put some muscles into that one. So now he's exactly one hit away. Anyone after this would be the 100. I've seen batters fall at 99. So he bowls down, comes in, he's playing this one nicely off the pads, one bounce, and that's his 100.
And that's a great knock from the little Hezbollah. Very well batted for 100. He's played an amazing inning. Beautiful shots all around the ground and out of the park.
Congratulated by another Centurion, so 1 over left. So to make a century in 16, and he's going to give praise to Allah, kisses the ground, and says, thank you. Now he has 6 balls left. He stands for the pose, pictures all around. And he'll be in strike for the last 6 deliveries. At the end of that over. So his bowler is exactly on 100.
He's played an amazing knock for his team.
Oh, edging and going for 4. Again, the third man is up in the circle. Why don't they like third man on the fence? It's a run-saving position. We've seen so many runs in that area. Christopher Barnwell, what are you doing? So Dr. Swinging is summoned to bowl this last over. He's gone for 4 from the first delivery. 104. Can his bowler overtake Suleiman? 100 and... Oh, this is going to be wide of the mark. It's going to be a wide. Suleiman would have made 121 from some 56 deliveries. He's gone 104. He's faced some 47 deliveries so far. Outside the outside, cutting and cutting well. And he's going to go all the way. No. The umpire is... It's a dead ball. Dead ball is... the third umpire might want to confirm something there. He's saying dead ball. Charlie's signaling dead ball. Yeah, so he tried to check and see what's up with that. He signaled dead ball. Signal dead ball. Waiter lost in the comebacks, and the ball went for 6. The umpire did not signal 6, so it's a dead ball. Oh, there's going to be a wide outside the off stump. So 186 for 2.
Well, they've been smashing the New Yorkers all over the park.
Yes, indeed.
Just reminding me our game yesterday at the same time.
Oh, you remember that. You did.
It was all raining of 6s.
Yes, so he's pulling this one into the onside, not timing it this time. So the chances are he's not going to get to the 121 top scorer in this tournament so far by Suleiman, 121. Because Suleiman now is going to be on strike. I don't know what happened, but he would have missed out on a 6 that is cut over the deep point, forward point area.
In the air, this time towards deep extra cover boundary. The boundary rider patrolling, and they're going for the second run. Could have been close call. Seems like the body language is very down for the New Yorkers.
Yeah, he didn't even attempt to hit the sticks. He was in front of him, and I guess no one shouted, run out, run out. Because they're saying, we'll give them that extra run. And what it means, it would have been 1-1. Outside the half stump, slow deliveries, tugging it into the onside. This time they ambles the singler.
Luckily, the New Yorkers are playing this game for 17 overs. I can imagine how tough it's in the field for all of them.
Well, we can't fault the pitch because 191s and 17 overs is not done. There's nothing absolutely wrong with this pitch. It's in its third day. Some people wonder, why are you using the same pitch? You use the same pitch for 5 days in a test match. So what's the difference? You're just having, oh, he's pulling this one and pulling it well. It goes for 4.
Looks 6 runs.
No, 6 runs. As a matter of fact, he went all the way. It was a flat 6, flat batted 6. No, 4 runs. Now he's changed his decision. I started ball, it's 4 runs. So umpire Charlie, I think you have to wait a little bit. We're having a look. Drop just inside, and then bounced over. Yes, 1 bounce, 4.
Yes, a good camera work.
Yes, indeed. I thought my eyes was fooling me. I saw it drop in front too. Oh, must have touched, but it's not taken by the keeper, so you are appealing. Sween is peeling there for the wicket, but in the end, his bowler ended up in 109 from 48 deliveries.
Yes,
Suleiman 29.
Amazing inning for all the viewers and the fans of LA Lions watching Hezbollah smashing all over the park. They lost only 2 wickets today. Banuri and Sadeep. They played well for their 25 and 20 runs. New Yorkers with a very disappointing bowling figures. 7 bowlers bowled for them. 11 extras. They're going to play really hard to chase these runs. 195 from 17 overs. 11.44 run rate. We'll be seeing you right back for this chase from New Yorkers.
welcome back. The one chase is going to be starting just about now. Goes in bowls and outside the off stump. He's punching off the back foot. He's running the first one quickly. Mid off runs to his left, feels the off, up and running. So Abdullah is the bowler. Sachin. Christopher is the batter. Christopher Barnwell. No, Christopher Van Tool. So Sachin Singh is the southpaw. This time he comes up nicely. One quick one. First one quickly. Oh, they're going to be overthrows. Oh, ill advised. Going to be overthrows. So all 5 ones right there. So we had overthrows there, so 5 added to the total. Second delivery, 5 ones. First ball, 1 run. Second delivery, 5 ones. He's driving, coming from the bottom portion of the bat. They're running quickly. They're doing the right thing. That one coming from the bottom of the bat. So 3 balls there, trying to make a go at this 195 for the win. So the total is 7 for no loss. 7. Score is 7. The score is 7. No, I'm not telling him. This time he's edging, passing the second slip. Third man made a meal of it down there. He dove right over it. So starting off with 11 runs and over, and they're really trying their best to go. I can't just say one thing and the scoreboard showing something else.
No, there is no way to put 5 guns in the score.
What?
Yes.
Is that up?
Yes. So that's the problem. It says 4 and 6. There used to be a thing called other. Other is not there. So I don't know what has happened.
At the end of 11, it's at the end of the first over, it's 11 for no loss. Chasing 195, that's the target score. It's going to be a tall order, but nonetheless, cricket is a funny old game. Runs on the board is runs on the board. So Christopher Vantel is driving, splitting extra cover and cover point. They're going to take a relaxing 2. They know they've got to really get the motto rolling from early, because 195 is a long, tall order. But they've got to make good use of this power play. And in the power play, no more than 2 fielders can be outside of the 30-yard circle. So the action rate is 11.49. It's a tall order. It has the making for a good match. The Lions are red hot. They've won 2 games on the trot, looking for their 3rd. Then in the bowls, and this time he's punching off the back foot and he's beating the backward point. The third man runs to his right. Good coverage there. Good anticipation as well. Just for the single, they have to score off almost every delivery. Dots are going to be like gold dust here. 14 for no loss. We're into over number 2. That's a lot of runs. Be reminded, it is a 17 over match. It was reduced because of the wet field and the late start. So had to take 6 overs away from the match. To Yusuf from the far end. Oh, this one is taking off. Oh, that one was quite pacey. Leaving the batsman and bouncing, taken by the keeper, jumping. Yes, the batter is just indicated. Oh, that one got up. Yeah, we saw Ali Khan yesterday conking Rohan on the head yesterday. That was from the other end though, so this is a nice juicy pitch. Well prepared here by Mr. Melton Taylor, head creator, and Tony and the guys. So you've got to say all hails to E. Banks as well. He's part of the crew. And again, I'm asking and we're appealing to have a top crew. This game is getting bigger and bigger. Oh, this one is a wayward shot. It was outside the off stump. He was swinging into the vacant onside. The boundary riders, of course, one is at the fine leg position and the other is at the third man position. So he was trying to swat it. Why not just cut it? It was a naughty shot. Hitting air. As a matter of fact, he would have got anything on that. He would have just spooned it up to either mid-on or the short mid-wicket. Some batsmen just don't know to cut. They should have been looking at his bowler, playing some lovely off-driven side for 6. He's turning this one for 4, I beg your pardon. I was just talking about 6 with his bowler. That's a good stroke there. It whipped it off the pad. It's splitting the short square leg and the mid-wicket. Let's have a look. There it is. Just rolling the wrist over, and it was 4 from the time he left the bat. Score goes up to 18 for no loss. So Sachin Singh is on lucky 13 from 7. They have to keep going. They have to make full use of this power play, or else they'll be done and dusted. 11 ones and over. It's a hard axe, but it can be done. It's 2020 cricket. They're on the big stage. ICC approved thing. He's turning this one around the corner. Fine leg on the boundary. Gets in the way. Just a single. Sends a good, nice flat throw. In at the end of over number 2, it is 19 for no loss. At this time, I'm going to take a little time to remember my late fellow commentator, Mr. Audley Watson. He was here last year, and shortly after that, he would have died of a heart attack. Mr. Audley Watson. He's of blessed memory, of course. He has been on this stage in the comebox for a number of years, so we're going to be missing him this year. Brother is gone, but not forgotten. Well, Abdullah, once he was outside the off stump, left alone. There's a slip employed. Maybe that's why he would have left it alone. Why not slash and slash hard? Let it fly. You know, there's a third man in place, but not too many leave alone shots going to be trying to chase 195, I can tell you that. So Sachin Singh, today's Sunday, you need to do some singing. Well, he settles in now and waits. And one outside the off stump again is a wide delivery. I wonder why he's trying to pull those deliveries from outside the off stump into the onside. Yes, they're vacant areas, but the ball is touching down outside off and still going further away at pace. You're not going to get anything but trying to pull it into the onside. You're not even moving across. There's the third man. There's no cover sweeper. There's no long on. There's no long off. Why are you trying to tug it into the onside, into the mid-wicket area? That is vacant. But look how many other vacant areas are there as well. Well, he settles in now. Send him. Oh, he's going big. This one is going in the air. Still in the air. That's a big six from the big man. He was eyeing that area for a long time. But this time the bowler was guilty of pitching the ball close to him. There it is. Just about a fourth stump. Banged it over mid-wicket. But the others were dropping about a six stump outside the off stump, going further away at pace. You're not going to hit those in that area. But that one was meat and drink for him. So I just asked if he can sing and sing on a Sunday if he's in the choir, and he did. He did sing. He sang a six. It's a good looking shot as well. 26 it is. We're into third over. Ball is back in, being examined now by umpire Moshed. Gives it a thumbs up and say it's a go. Waiting for the fielder to get back in the field of play. Now everything's ready. And he says, let's play ball. Let's see. Come at delivery. He's covering up and he's running quickly for the single. Good cricket. Touch and go. No calling, just eye contact, and the two batters were off and running. So Christopher Van Tull. So we have two Christophers. We have the skipper Christopher Barnwell and Christopher Van Tull. So we just go with Van Tull, saying Christopher, one might get mixed up with the skipper. He opened the bowling, but he opted not to open the batting. You know, when you're captain, you can do as you like. So Abdullah Adel is trying to really get his field in place. That's the captain. Trying to keep things in check. Nice run up. He's playing this one off the legs. He's gonna be four. Did it? Yes, it did. Leg bys, four. It doesn't matter how they come. 4 leg bys. So the skipper there, guilty of straying down the leg side onto the pads. There it is. Starting outside leg, still going further down. Batter didn't get a touch on it, but it doesn't matter. His team was credited with 4 runs, 4 well-needed runs. 27 for no loss. We're into over number 3. Runs in now again, bowls. And he's driving sweetly. Does it have the timing? Yes, it does. It goes into the boundary board now. So back-to-back boundaries. One from the pads, one from the bat, but the team gets credit nonetheless. They raced up to 35 in the third over. Let's have a look. Nothing prettier than an on-drive, well-driven, carpet-driven along the ground. 195 is the target. Still a long way. Just what the doctor ordered. They have to make hay while the sun shines. We're in the power play. So they need 160 from 85 balls. Cricket is a funny old game. It can be done. Seems as if it's a long way from home. But nonetheless, this time he's wrapped on the pad. Yes, no. And in the end, relaxing single. It's another leg by. It doesn't matter. They count. They add up. The end of the third over. And the latest score here is 36 for no loss. So again, the two boundary riders, we have a third man, but there's a slip in place. As Yusuf runs in now, balls and bats. Ooh, he was chopping one over the sticks. The non-striker was interested in getting down at the striker's end. Van Tool, Christopher Van Tool was more interested in guarding his sticks. Now they're pulling up the fine leg and they put him up the deep square leg. So they're bringing in the changes in the field. Bowlers remain the same. This is the second over for Abdullah Adil. Skipper is driving. This time knocked down in front of him. So no one from a misfield. It's a good thing. If you can knock it down, keep it in front of you. Keep it within range. We've seen quite a number of one-outs yesterday. Haven't seen one in this match so far. It's quite a good understanding between the batters. Earlier we've seen a good-looking century from Hizbullah Durrani. He got to 109 from some 48 deliveries and he's joined his partner Suleiman, who scored 126 already in this year's tournament. So Yusuf comes in now. Oh, he was swiveling and trying to pull this one into the onside. Got a touch on it. There's no signal from umpire Charlie. Charlie been at it since Friday. This is day number 3 of this 9-day tournament. Tomorrow, Monday, being a rest day, we're still praying that the rain would go away from this playing area, from the Broward County Stadium. As a matter of fact, from the Broward County Park, from Broward, all of the Broward County. Let that rain, but it's going to be a westerly wind that is blowing. The wind has shifted from east to west. Now it's going from west to east, very, very slowly. But down the left side, turning it off the legs. It's going to be a run. Let's see if a signal is going to be coming in from the umpire. No, it's a run credited to the batsman and to the team at 38 for one. Good over so far, 2 dots and 2 singles. So the boundaries has dried up. And they're going to need a few of those. That's the New York Yorkers. And to make a match of this, they don't want to make a meal of it. 195. That is indeed the target score. New York Yorkers won the toss and elected to field first. They were walloped all around the park for 194 for the loss of only 2 wickets. Saw a century in that inning. Sam is rising on the batsman. He's up on his toes, but can't beat Point. Sharp fielder, quick on the draw. He was ready to peg that one stump in view. Had Christopher Van Tol decide to leave home and leave base, as they'll say in baseball. So dots are like gold dust. This is a good over so far. 3 dots from 5 deliveries. Boundaries has dried up. What it's gonna give? Yusuf, you've got to hold nerves. This time he's playing this one in the onside and coming off the pads, but going down the leg clearly. End of a good over. Just the 2 runs coming from it. You're going to need 157 from 78 balls. Seems as if Faisal Khan is going to be the bowler. Yes, Faisal Khan. He has ball in hand, so he's going to be bowling with his left arm. And imagine you can say his left arm is his right arm. That's the right arm that he will be bowling with, not the wrong arm. Faisal Khan. Now let's see, and he will be bowling to Christopher Van Tol. This time he's a Yorker. He's digging it out nicely for the single, though. He was right on spot. Faisal Khan. So single off the first delivery. It's Faisal, if anybody can, Faisal can. And this time he's playing into the offside. Sweetly timed, nicely played for yet another boundary. That's 4 more, 4 to the total.
Well, it's a great start from New Yorkers. Good shot.
Yes, indeed, proper cricketing shot. Not a man move. Yeah, we're into the 5th over.
Yes, it's a great start from Christopher and Sachin.
Sam is playing and missing, goes to taken by the wicket keeper. So Khan is in for his first over. Faisal Khan placing the skipper.
Yes,
This is 5th over.
he's a very good left-arm fast bowler. Faisal Khan. It resembles my name.
Yes, he's bowling to Christopher Van Tol. Pulls over the wicket. Ooh, that one was pacey. That's an effort delivery. It's getting up on him outside the off stump. And again, he has the offside shot, but trying to pull it into the onside. Once the ball is risen, there it is. Now he tried to play the proper shot. He can't cut again because they did not block that neither the cover sweeper nor the point boundary fielder. They have a third man. Oh, let's see there. Okay, no, they just took some water on. I thought they were changing the field. The substitute went on with some refreshments. What's going on? The camera is not an. There's a heated argument going on here between umpire had to get in the way. Oh, come on. It's a non-contact sport. Why are you up in the batter's face? You're leaving your position down here, young man. In the middle of position, and walked all the way up to have a word with the non-striker, umpire Moshed. Brought things under control, which is a good thing. Oh, he's going, but outside edge, the third man. Got in play, just a single. He was going hard at this one. Coming off the outside edge.
Yeah, it was a outside edge.
So the scoreboard is now caught up with just about where it ought to be. 44 for no loss.
They're chasing a target of 195. It's the last over of the power play. Last ball.
It's funny that they would calculate 5 overs and a ball for a power play. How can they do that? Timber, but the batsman was well in.
Yes, direct hits are always dangerous. So after 5 overs of power play, 45 for none, New Yorkers had a good start. Christopher and Sachin, 16-24, batting well, building up this partnership.
Yeah, well, it started with just about over 11 ones and over, but it's gone to 12.5, 12 and a half and over. But they haven't lost a wicket, so here's a message goes out in a bottle. So, sent a message to say we have to get on with it. One weight has gone up, and now you can. You've been running well, you've done your best, you've missed a few. Now the sun is out in all its glory. We have blue skies. Yesterday we had some ominous looking clouds, heavy, dark. But rains came down during the night and it caused a delay here and a reduced match. This match is just 17 overs. So the field is being spread.
Yes, it's been beautiful, sunny day now.
Hope it stays that way. We're going up on 1 o'clock. Out of 3 games today, if weather permit, time permit, we're gonna go late into the night. It's been a long time for this over to get started. We have to share part with these umpires. They've been at it since Friday. Maybe not enough. Outside the off stump, he's cutting. The one was going away from him. Plays it down to the point region, just the single. They're going to need much more than that, trying to get to 195 for the win. But they're up against the red hot Lions. Oh, what a beautiful century by Hezbollah this morning.
It was a great knock. The pocket rocket. It's all over the.
20 was on 5. The total was only 24 then. They moved from 24 to 195 and he stayed until the end. Got his knot out. 109. And only from 48 deliveries at that. This one is punched in the air and away from the extra cover and away to the left of the mid-off fielder. Just a single. Again, they're going to need much more than that. Everything's coming down. The ball is coming down. The balls are coming down. The ones are coming down, but the ones are not coming down fast enough. They're going at a run rate just over 8. They need to go over 12, close to 13. It's a hard axe. But like you said, Faisal, in cricket, anything can happen. Oh, that's a wayward delivery down the leg side. It's going to be called wide. Signal as well by umpire Javed Charlie Nazir. So Singh has got to do some singing. Sachin Singh, if anyone can sing, and if any better time to sing is today. He's on 25. It's a nice name, Sachin Tendulkar. But this is Sachin Singh. That's a good delivery.
Yeah,
Touched.
he bowled really well yesterday as well.
Yes,
He
Abhishek.
swings like a banana
Yes.
to the left-hander. You see in the replay, the ball just going away from him. Pace and bounce.
Yes. Abhishek Pawatkar. He's touching down there. He was wondering how the ball did not. He was up in the slot, he was overpitched. And he just extended his arm and up and away, and he's all smiles, saying, all right, Christopher V, there it is. Backed away, pretty much inside out, and got all of it. So the 50 comes up, 55 it is for no loss. They're going to need a lot more of those if they have to get anywhere close to 195. That is the target score. So Abhishek bowling over the sticks. He's turning his one off the legs. Winning the first one quickly. They're thinking 2. And they're going to be taking on the arm and direct throw. And it would have been interesting. So there's a quick 2 runs there. So at the end of 6, it is 57 for no loss, which indeed is the latest score here at the Broward County Stadium. Well, on screen you can look at the worm and you can see that the New Yorkers, they're a little bit ahead of the game, but it's still a hard axe. 57 for no loss. They have to keep this up. They have to keep going and going and going. It can be done. They won the toss this morning and they elected to have a field first. And to me, they were hammered to all quarters of the grounds. With Hezbollah Duani getting 100, 109 not out. He got there quick, fast, and in a hurry. Took only 48 balls for his 109. Okay, well, we're ready to go. Both batters are in the 20s. 26 is Sachin Singh and Christopher. Oh, there's a full toss. Down the leg side, he's turning it into the onside. It goes for 4. It was not high enough to be called a no ball, but it was a loose delivery from Ali. So Zamir's got to come better than that. You have to, as they would say in the West Indies, you have to hit the dirty. You have to hit the turf and get the ball to swing in the air and off the pitch. If you're going to be full, you can only swing in the air. So in the air, off the pitch. The farmer is going high. He's going in the air. Did he get all of it? No, not nearly. Not timing it. Didn't come out of the sweet part of the bat either. It had the height, never the distance. Meantime, the batters would have crossed for 2. The batter looked to the heavens, thought he would have missed out. He didn't lean into it. He just stayed and just lofted it over the infield, really. It was done without much power. Sometimes he doesn't need the power, he needed timing. But he had neither. The only thing he had in that shot was the height, never the distance. Got away with it. Now they're pushing back the long off. So Sachin Singh, they're asking you to sing. You're going to 32 from 19. Both batters have faced 19 deliveries. Christopher Ventoli, he is on 25 from 19. Oh, down the legs, that's a wayward delivery. Nicely taken there by the wicket keeper. He saved his team 4 runs, I reckon. So Ali Zamir is off the mark. He's off the radar. Zamir, you have got to come better than that. The name Ali should mean something. When you hear Ali, you're thinking of Muhammad Ali of blessed memory. But Ali is in cricket at the Broward County Stadium, showing his versatility, his left arm, bowling over the wicket. But he's got to go past umpire Moshed to deliver, which he does right about now. Batsman is driving, coming from the bottom edge, bottom bottom of the bat, and the fielder up in the circle can't prevent the single. They're going to need to do much more than those singles. The Warmers show that they are ahead. But it's still a long, long way for Natty to be from home. They're trying to get to 195. They haven't lost a wicket, so they're setting a platform. So it's going to be a launching pad for the other batters to follow, if they're considering other batters. I'm batting at the top of the order and going to 195. I'm not thinking about who's to come. I was sent here to do the job, and they should do the job, do it, go all the way. The sun is blazing down though, which is a good sign.
Yes, it's beautiful, and I'm looking forward to my game, next one.
Your next game, okay? Oh, that was outside the off stump. Is appealing. Umpire Moshed is trying to get the attention of his critical umpire to say 2 more balls left. With just a nod of the head and a quiet no, not out. Ali again. This time he's coming off the outer portion of the edge. Well guided. That's not an edge. That was guided. Beautifully guided in 2020 cricket. The top of the bat to say well done. We'll have a look. Look at this. Look at this. He opened the bat. Well calculated. There it is. Yep. Splitting third man and backward point. And another beautiful 4 in this encounter. 69 it is. They normally say 6-9. Some reason they don't want to say 69. Elton Tucker normally calls it 68 plus 1.
Interesting.
Interesting. He says he doesn't like that upside down figure.
6-9.
Yeah, he said 6-9 or 68 plus 1. But I call for what it is. The score is 69 for no loss. Outside the off stump, cutting, slapping it straight. Oh, there's a bubble there. He's asking for upstairs, and no, well, that's a good throw. He's not asking upstairs, he's just sending it. Mr. Javid Charlie, the third umpire, needs some work. Send it upstairs, you never know.
Well, it seems like...
What if the keeper knocked the ball with his glove without the ball in it?
They are.
Now he's doing it. Now he's sending it up now.
They've asked for...
Oh. Oh. Right there. Let's see.
Seems like he didn't grab the ball.
Did the ball hit this stump? Did the ball
We
hit
need
this
to see
stump?
another angle. Decision still pending. It's not clearly. Maybe from the other side.
Well, the batter is walking, so he sent it in already, I guess. That is out. So after all of that, 69 for the loss of 3 wickets. I beg your pardon, for the loss of 1. Where did I get 3 wickets from? Oh, come on, Ivor. 69 for 1. I just wrote 33 and the 3 stuck in my head. That's what Sachin Singh made. It was 1 out for 33. So we've seen quite a number of 1 outs in this tournament so far. Samit would have started it yesterday when he was taking a stroll in the park and was found short of his ground. Bat was over but not grounded. Oh, this one is poking at it outside the off stump, and that is Mark Dial. Mark Dial is the non-striker. Oh, this one is up in the air. Fielders getting there. Would anyone get? Oh, there was a collision. My word. Hope nobody's hurt. Got hit in the head there. My word, is still down. I hope that everything's okay with him. All right, he's trying to get up on his own, but wicket number 2 goes. So 1 brings 2, so Christopher has joined his partner in the hut. He's gone for 29, so it was 69 for 1, now it's 69 for 2. It happens, it always happened that way. So Christopher Barnwell is gonna try to steer the ship from the front, so he's gonna replace the outgoing batter. So Christopher Van Tol has gone, and another Christopher is going to be taking his place. That's the skipper. So he's got to marshal the troop. Here comes the weather birds. They are now making the grand entrance. But we're still on the blue skies. We still have a lot of sunshine. But the weather birds decide they're going to make a grand entrance. Well, we're going to keep fingers crossed that the rain will stay away. It's a westerly wind. Wind has changed. We're always from east to west. Now it's coming from west to east. Don't want the rain to be setting in from the west and coming in. Those are the rains that pours and pours and pours. So 2 wickets fall on with the score on 69. Skipper Barnwell working this one off the legs down to the deep fine leg just for the single. So he gets off the mark. Score goes up to 70. So that dreaded 69 is guilty of taking 2 wickets for the New York Yorkers. Brought in the skipper. So Mark Dale out of Trinidad and Tobago. He was drafted into this New York team. Lots going to be depending on him. He didn't seem to have a bowl. Oh, and he's playing this one back along the track. Misfielded there by the bowler. And he gets off the mark as well. Batters on single. Seems as if they're starting at the top of the inning. Both batters were on naught, as if the inning was just starting. Because the 2 opening batters would have gone one behind the other, with the score on 69. Early in the day, the New York Yorkers won the toss, so they got the first win, but it counts for naught. It's just winning of the toss. They elected to field first. And along the way, we realized a century from Hizbullah Durrani. He got to 109 not out, following in the footstep. Oh, a waff outside the off stump. He was nowhere near that. He was just waffing at it. Or perhaps took his eyes off the ball. He just waffed at it. To be taken there by the wicketkeeper. 71 for 2. We're into over number 8. Be reminded, it is a 17 over encounter. So you might be thinking that there is time. There's a lot in 3 overs. That's 18 balls. Oh my word, he's bowled him, knocked him over. What were you doing? You're playing at one right dead on the off stump and was playing into the onside. The skipper goes. Gone for 1. And again, one brings two, two brings three. That's what it is. Third wicket has fallen with the score on 71 for 3. So the skipper did not lead from the front. Ball was too good. Let's have a look. Right dead on stump, and it was going into the onside. Why would you do that? You have to come down with a straight bat. Having another look here from this angle. There it is. Heard timber behind him. Heard those stumps rattle. So Mr. Barnwell, you run into a big truck, a Big Mac. This is the red hot LA Lions. They won their first 2 games, headed for a hat-trick of wins. And if I were a betting man, I'll say from the end of their inning, I would have betted on them to win this match. That's a tall order. It's a tall axe. So Vegas comes up with the next match. So I'm going to be losing my fellow commentator, Iqbal. He's have to marshal his troops. He's the captain of that team. They went down in a heap yesterday, if the truth be told. So he's going to try to do one better. Searching for his first win, and that's going to be the second match of the day. And then, weather permitting, there is going to be a third. So New York Yorkers would have beaten the DC Eagles yesterday. They won by 5 wickets. For them to win, they have to win by wickets again, because they're batting second in this match. That's going to be dependent on Mark Dial. But Samui has joined him. Who is driving, but can't beat the, and oh, the bowler tried to knock it down. Just the 1-1. So Mark Dial goes on to 2 from 5. He sucked out some 5 deliveries. He's a stroke maker. He's not one of the heavy lifters to go bang over the boundary ropes, but that is what is required. So they may be called upon to play a few aerial shots to get it definitely off the square. If they have to make a match of this, they've got to keep going. The required run rate has gone up to over 14.47 as a matter of fact. He's around the sticks, and this time he's playing this one up in the air, and where did it go? Nowhere. You know what was in the air? His head was in the air. Bowden caught chance, but it was a hard one. It was a hard one. His head in the air, but just to the bowler. And his follow through came up with pace. Bowden caught chance, I would say. Sammy's covering up nicely. Here it is that the LA Lions have the New York Yorkers in a vice. They have a grip on them at this time. They're not letting loose by far and away, if I can say so. This is their 3rd match. They've looked the part. They've looked the team to beat. Still have to keep an eye on the defending champions, the Chicago Catchers. Oh, this time he's pulling. Oh, not getting a hold of it. Just dropped about 25 yards away. Not timing. As that over comes to an end, the over number 9, it is 73 for the loss of some 3 wickets. One rate has gone to over 15 now. 15.25. Have a check. Odissan is up in the air, up, up, up and away. Did he get all of it? We're gonna have a look. We're gonna wait and we shall see. Yes, indeed, he did. So sweetly timed. Score goes on now to 79. It is. So we're into over number 10. And remember, it's a 17 over contest. Lost all of 6 overs in the match because of wet outfield. He's going after him again in the air. Didn't have the distance this time. Oh, it is dropped. That's sloppy running though. They just settled for the 1. Should have been looking to run the 2 runs. Could you believe it? 2 men were very close and a third was within a rebound distance, just in case they had to have a rebound, but it came from hand to ground and he's kicking the turf. He's mad at himself. That one coming off the outer portion of the bat. Skied, settled, heard footsteps. Oh my word, that one was pacey. Taken there by the wicket keeper for a dot. So Dale, you've got some 6 deliveries for your 2 runs. Remember, it's a big chase. The required run rate is 15. Can't stay there. You can't. There's no tomorrow. Has to be done today. 80 it is for a loss of 3 wickets. The run rate right now is just over 8. They need much more than that. This time down the leg side, he's flicking this one and he's gonna beat the fine leg, who was a bit wide, and goes into the boundary for 4. So 84 it is for a loss of some 3 wickets. Remember, target of 195. It's a long, long way. We had a century in that 195. Keeper really tried his best to pull that one in, but it was always away from him. Alex Slip would have been doing fine there. We saw one beautiful catch taken by the New Yorker when the first wicket fell. Odissan is bunting it over the bowler's head. There's 1 and they're going to be taking 2. Joe comes in all the way down to the wicketkeeper. Have to put the motor on, get that engine revving. Make with his ground. So Mark Dial, his last 2 deliveries have scored some 6 runs. That's what is required at this time. So this is a good over so far. They have to keep going. There is no tomorrow. It's today, all of today. I can begin to smell rain because I can see those birds are hovering about.